Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another review. And today I'm going to review last night's WWE TLC, aka Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view. Now, I thought TLC was good, but wasn't great. Wasn't terrible though. And it was at the Barclays Center here in Brooklyn. I was going to go to this pay-per-view, but was running short on money, so I didn't get to go. But one day I will go to a WWE live event because I never even been to one before. I like to get the front row seats, the ringside seats. I don't want to get the cheap seats where they're, all the way up, like they're all the way up, and you can only see like down like that. Look like that. But yeah, so the drill. I'm gonna tell you the matches that were fought and give my reviews on them. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the pre-show match that was seen here on YouTube. And it was the Santa's Little Helper Divas Battle Royal for the #1 contender for the Divas Championship. And it was basically the Divas, Oksana, Natalya, Layla, Tamina Snuka, Alicia Fox, Naomi, among others. And Eve was on commentary throughout this whole Battle Royal. And it was down to Naomi and Caitlyn. And Caitlyn was going to get the win. And Eve just got up and slapped Caitlyn because she didn't want to face Caitlyn again. And so Naomi just knocked Caitlyn off the ring, and she won. Naomi, and all of you know Naomi. She's part of the Funkadactyls with Brodus Clay along with Cameron. And I thought it was a okay battle royal. Now we're going to start with the regular matches, regular pay-per-view matches, and the first match was Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, aka TeamRhodescolars, in the tables match for the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship. I thought it was a pretty good match. Yeah, I like Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. I think they make a great tag team. They both have chemistry together. Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow also, great, heel tag team. But I was rooting for Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara to win the match. But, they were dominated most of the match. Cody Rhodes and Sin Cara. And then TeamRhodescolars was dominated in some of the match. But Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow won because Cody pushed Sin Cara off the rope, and Sin Cara landed on a table outside the ring. And so Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, aka TeamRhodescolars, are the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. Overall, I thought it was a good match. Next match was Antonio Cesaro versus R-Truth for the United States Championship. Good match. A lot of back and forth action. I like Antonio Cesaro and R-Truth, both these superstars. I also like Antonio Cesaro's thing that he does with the like that. But I like R-Truth also. He's one of my favorite superstars with the "What's up?" and the little Jimmy. But it was going good, and Antonio Cesaro got the win, and he still retains the United States Championship. But overall, I thought it was a good match. And the next was Kofi Kingston versus Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. Thought it was a decent match. It was great wrestling from Kofi Kingston. Wade Barrett was also good, and Kofi Kingston got the win and still retains the Intercontinental Championship with when he did Trouble in Paradise on Wade Barrett. Overall, it was a decent match. And the next was Daniel Bryan and Kane, aka Team Hell No, and Ryback versus The Shield. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins in a 6-man tag team TLC match. And this was, in my opinion, the first best match of the night. It was an amazing match, in my opinion. Basically, in my opinion, it felt like a throwback to, an Attitude Era match. Like, if these superstars were in the Attitude Era, this was the match that they would have had. You had them going through tables, they used chairs, also used a ladder also because it's a TLC match. But it was really, really good, this match. It was all over. And what was really cool is, Daniel Bryan coming out and then just going like that all into all three people of the Shield. And the Shield put Ryback through the announce table for a third time once again, but Ryback still got up later in the match. And Ryback just dominated on one of the Shield members, because Seth Rollins was climbing the ladder, like one of the highest ladders, and Ryback got up there, and then Ryback just pushed Seth Rollins off the ladder, and Seth Rollins landed on a table, and that was really good. Sorry about that, everybody's opening and closing the doors. But I was talking about Ryback and Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins was he was climbing up the ladder, the highest ladder, and Ryback got on there and pushed, or tossed, Seth Rollins off the ladder and into the table. And Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns were still in the ring, and the Shield got the win when I think it was Roman Reigns. He put Daniel Bryan through a table and pinned Daniel Bryan. But and the Shield won, so like I said. But because they said, they were gonna dominate, the win. They were gonna win. But anyways, it was the first best match of the night, in my opinion. Really, really good match. And the next was Eve versus Naomi for the Divas Championship. Typical Divas match, as always. I like both of these superstars. I like both of these divas. And it was Eve got the win and still retains the Divas Championship because she did a neck breaker on Naomi. Naomi, she was good in the ring in this match, because this is the first time that we've seen Naomi, wrestle, since NXT Season 3. But it was a typical Divas match, nothing really special. And the next was Sheamus versus Big Show in a TLC match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Really, really good match. This is the second best match of the night, in my opinion. It was just really good. You had Big Show, mostly dominating Sheamus in the match. And I like both of these superstars. You also had Big Show taking out all the chairs. Like he took out 5 chairs, under the ring, and was just hitting Sheamus with it. And there was I think no ladders in the match, but They didn't use a ladder in the match, I think. And it was just at the end, Big Show came out, like went under the ring again, and he grabbed like this big, humongous chair and brought it into the ring and hit Sheamus with it. And Sheamus's body just like flew. It was like that. And of course, Big Show got the win and still retains the World Heavyweight Championship when he hit Sheamus with that big chair. But anyways, it was the second best match of the night in my opinion. It was good. And then the next was Alberto Del Rio, The Miz, and Brooklyn Brawler versus Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre, aka 3MB, or say 3M shit. But yeah, the Alberto Del Rio has become a face, a baby face, and they were actually, I read some news that they were actually talking about turning Del Rio face, and I guess it starts here. But anyways, this happened because the Miz came out. He was having Miz TV, and out came 3MB, and they were making fun of the Spanish announcers, and I think also the Spanish, some Spanish people, and out came Ricardo Rodriguez, and 3MB would just wanted to beat the hell out of him, and then Del Rio came out and started taking out 3MB, and that's what led to this match. But you had Alberto Del Rio, The Miz, and the Brooklyn Brawler winning the match. They won when Brooklyn Brawler did the Brawler Crab, I think on Heath Slater. I think it was Heath Slater. But it was, a cool match. Let's see how, Del Rio could be as a babyface. But it was a okay match. And then the next was the main event, which was John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler in the Money in the Bank ladder match. This, in my opinion, was the final best match of the night. You had, Dolph Ziggler and John Cena, their rivalry. Just really good match this was. Great wrestling from both of these superstars. You had them going all over the place. Then you had at the end Vicky Guerrero coming out with the steel chair, possibly trying to hit John Cena with it. And you had AJ come out and just take out Vicky Guerrero. And of course you had her letting John Cena climb the ladder for the briefcase. And then AJ just pushed the ladder and Cena fell off. And for what reason, we don't know. This was possibly a heel turn for AJ, possibly. But then you had Dolph Ziggler climb the ladder and, take the briefcase, and he still, still has the Money in the Bank, briefcase. And he won the match, so. But I think it happened because people didn't want to see, John Cena, versus probably Big Show for the World Heavyweight title, because that would be just a boring match, just the same match. But I'm like I said, everyone knows that I'm a huge John Cena fan. John Cena is my all-time favorite wrestler, and these days in WWE. But it was a good match. Like I said, the final best match of the night. But the whole AJ thing, we're gonna have to wait till Raw tonight to know why she did that why she did that to John Cena. So we'll just wait for Raw tonight. So yeah, anyways, that's it for my review of last night's TLC pay-per-view. Thank you all for watching, and let me know you guys' opinions on Alberto Del Rio, at turning the baby face, and possibly AJ's, probably heel turn. So let me know your opinions on those. How it's gonna be, or how they get, what's gonna happen. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you all later.